Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Now, New York starting 5. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in at the 1. And for Cleveland, Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
Now here's McBride. No good with the triple. Bridges against Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jarrett Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's McBride, guarded by Garland. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Over Allen. Shot's good by Towns.
Is the mid-range from Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Allen against Towns. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive board. Picked it out of midair. Here's McBride. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jarrett Allen. New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Mobley outside. Right side Garland. Back to Mobley. Pass to Strus. Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Towns, a screen on Garland. Now here's McBride. Defense is right there. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. And another basket for Cleveland.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
McBride passes to Towns. There's a screen. The putback. The rebound by Allen.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Mitchell with the ball. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. 5 to shoot. And he throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. Taking a look at Cleveland, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course there are the Knicks, a couple spots down.
Well, right now for New York, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Outside McBride. To the paint. Here's Bridges to end the run, and that one good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. And here's Strus outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hart passes to McBride. Towns taking his time here. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Garland. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Hard against Strus. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
Free throw good. Hart. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A. What I love about that fan base, through all all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Payne's checked in for New York. They've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
And that one misses. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And he's good on the second. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career. Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Cavs.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
The Knicks with the lead. Towns outside. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Towns, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Garland. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. The Cavs beat him last time when they met in Cleveland.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Pass to Mitchell. Hunter in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Hunter passes to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hart. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hart's got 5.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Payne against Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Mobley outside. Garland against Payne. From deep, Mitchell. Kept alive. Back to Garland. Allen with a screen on Payne. Garland for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Stolen by Mobley. To the paint. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
Payne, the pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. And that one's good. Hart's got 7 points.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got his 2nd basket.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. The Cavaliers pull it in. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now Mitchell. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Jerome's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Now here's Payne. He's scoreless. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Screen by Robinson. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. He can't get it to go. And right with the defensive effort. Right wing. Now Payne. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Anunoby a screen on Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Payne. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Such a wide open look. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Payne, down low. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And he lobs it up top. Pass to Mobley. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 9 points in the game.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Robinson. Payne with it. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Hunter in the post. Pass to Jerome. Over Payne. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. They've got Evan Mobley. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Okoro in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Payne. Anunoby against Hunter. Doris OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
And he can't get the first one. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
He hits the second from the line.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Mobley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Wright. Outside Payne. Achua with a screen. 3-pointer. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Strus, he's checked in for Green.
His second personal, second team foul. At the line for 1, Evan Mobley.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Now here's Payne. Here's Robinson. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Jerome, defended by Payne. With some arc. Second chance shot. The Knicks with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's the teardrop. Jerome. That's good. Jerome's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. putting the 3 and 3 and D. The best long-range shooters at the small forward spot. Our numbers since the All-Star break. Number 1, DeAndre Hunter.
A guy playing the 3 position who can knock down threes. He provides space for his team and opens up their offense.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Mobley. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Achua. Robinson's got 8.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Knicks trail by 3. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Payne finds Robinson. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Okoro passes to Jerome. Okoro outside. Back to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter, a screen on Payne. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Right outside. Back to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
Okoro passes to Jerome. To the inside. Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Payne. 6 points for him. Achua with a screen. Top of the key. The shot by Payne, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Back to Hunter. Here he goes. Over Achua. Hunter can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Wright. No made baskets yet. Pass to Payne. There's the 3. He's rebounded by Okoro. For Cleveland, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Hunter can't get it to go. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Achua, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There is an activity to the way Precious Achua plays. Draws the whistle right there. Really good work.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Well, Precious Achua, a guy who I think has a high upside. And the reason I say that, he runs the floor. He's got tremendous athleticism. He's able to fit in around great players. He just needs to continue to work on his game.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Jerome. Good on both. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. On target from range. Garland's got 8.
But it's so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Mitchell misses. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Shamet. 13 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. High post Towns. Pass to Hart. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Here's Kolek. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley on a screen. 3-pointer. Garland, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
The Cavs have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The kick to Hunter for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. New York has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Towns, left side. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 7 points.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Towns, a screen on Strus. Hart goes in, and the basket is good. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side of Chua. Pass to Kolek. Towns down low. Covered by Strus. Shamet. And they'll get another chance.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Off target from outside.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Towns against Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside.
I'll tell you, a ton of traffic around him, big bodies, and Donovan Mitchell just so tough in there.
Towns on a screen. Here's Shamet. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Hunter. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. There's a minute 59 left in the first half of this game. Mitchell misses.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Towns outside. Shoots from 14. 4 on the clock. Back to Hart. Takes it inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, what a run here offensively by Josh Hart. This guy just keeping the pressure on with his ability to put the ball in the basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Knicks making a change here. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Second is Jared Allen.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Mobley finds Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Hard against Mobley. Here's Towns. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Shoots over Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
From behind the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Left side Garland. Pass to Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 17 points.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Now Towns. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top, up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, damage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. So on the floor for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And the Knicks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Back to Garland. He gets it in there. Garland's got 12.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Back to Allen. The ball's knocked loose. And some solid defense from Towns. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Mobley. And here's Hart. 16 points for him. Outside Anunoby. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Shooting 2.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Right side Garland. On the wing Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. And once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the paint. Nice D from Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And he drains the quick shot. Garland's got 14 points for the game.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for DeAndre Hunter.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Cleveland on D. Hart passes to Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Towns a screen on Strus. Back to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, you love when Donovan Mitchell attacks the boards, boy. What another stat category that he could fill up.
He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Anunoby. Back to McBride. Hart with a screen on Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Garland with a basket on the assist by Strus. Garland's got 16 points now.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Left side McBride. Pass to Towns. Lets it fly. McBride can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Mobley outside. Now Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Hart with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Anunoby for 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 10.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Mobley outside. Inside. Here's Garland. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside McBride. Towns against Allen. Outside McBride. They set a pick. Launches it. They get it back. And it's Towns with the power finish. And that's a double-double for him now.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. Now here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. High arcing shot. And he lays it up and in. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Mobley against Hart. Now here's Garland. The D's right on him. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work. Payne, the pass to Robinson. Mitchell against Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Bridges down low. Outside Hart. Takes a three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Cavaliers making a change here. Green is checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland with the ball. He's got 22. And here's Hunter from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Hunter's got 8.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Here's Garland. After the basket by New York on the other end. Outside Hunter. Green with a screen on Hart. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Over Achua. Garland no good. New York leading by 4. Here's Payne. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside, Green. Now Garland taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Outside Robinson. Outside Payne. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
To the wing on the left. Achua for 3. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Cleveland. Hunter finds Mitchell. Outside, Green. Down low. Robinson with a steal. Now here's Payne. Give him 8. Pass to Bridges. And here's Robinson. Here's Hart. Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland against Payne. Left side, Hunter. Green for three. And it's New York with a rebound. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. Here's Payne. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
First one falls for him. A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Mitchell, and Jerome subbed in for Garland. And a switch here also for New York. Wright's checked in for Mikal Bridges. That one's no good. Cavaliers trail by 5. Okoro outside. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Mobley. Outside Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Hart. They double him with Achua. Back to Mobley. Shoots over Robinson. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got assist number 5 here tonight. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. 9 points in the game. To the middle. Achua passes to Payne. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Payne with the bucket.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Strus. Uses the glass on the layup. Strus has gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Payne. Doesn't go for him. Cavaliers trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Hunter. Give him 8. Back to Jerome. Hunter, a screen on Payne. He shoots it. Jerome, no good. And here's Wright from the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
And when the defense is lacking, Coach Thibodeau will definitely let you know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back at all. And his players respect him for it. He really wants them to improve their effort.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Jared Allen. What's the news, Allie?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Green's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Green, the pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Payne. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Garland. And the layup is good off the glass. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Here's Achua. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wright with a steal. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The floater. And the layup is up and in. Wright's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a smart shot by DeLon Wright. Get to your floater game. Get it before the defense can react.
Inside. Poke loose. Hunter can't get it to go.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Dadier. Wright on the right side. Screen by Robinson. Wright finds Robinson. Back to Wright. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Garland. Another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the lob. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Javonte Green picks one up. Beauchamp, he's checked in for New York.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Garland to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Garland is a tremendous three-point shooter. You've got to chase him out of those coveted corner spots.
Achua with a screen. Payne, the pass to Achua.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Good on the second one. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Back to Jerome. Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Down low. Robinson in the post. Banked it in off the glass.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
Garland against Payne. And that one drops. Garland's got 29 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Robinson, a screen on Garland. Here's Payne. It's deflected. Outside Strus. And Beauchamp pulls it down. Knicks leading by 7. Payne with it. Right up top. He puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Beauchamp passes to Achua. And here's Payne outside. Sinks the tray. Payne's got 11 points here in the second half.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Here's Jerome, hounded by Wright. Tries to break his ice. Jerome, that's good.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Achua. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Achua. Let's go with a 3. Now here's Payne. Achua with a screen on Garland. To the paint. It's stolen by Hunter. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And here's Strus outside. Rebounded by Payne. New York leading by 8. Off with the layup. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Strus. Out to Garland. Second chance effort. Back to Strus. Outside Hunter. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wright finds Payne. Robinson with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Beauchamp. Drains the triple. Beauchamp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Strus. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. To the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. And they're running. Here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Outside McBride. On the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Garland, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Anunoby passes to McBride. Towns a screen on Strus. To the paint. Out to Bridges. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Allen outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Knicks leading by 12. Now McBride. Pass to Bridges. Now here's McBride. Anunoby passes to Towns. Shoots over Allen. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists now in this one. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Towns. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Anunoby. Right side McBride. Towns a screen on Garland.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Garland. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Allen on the wing. Covered by Towns. Outside Strus. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell to get back on track. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. And here's McBride, guarded by Garland. Hart with a screen on Mobley. And an Obi for 3. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside McBride. The 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll. Such a big target.
New York leading by 16. McBride passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Mitchell. 3-pointer, Bridges. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Mobley against Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the Cavaliers now. 36 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Jerome passes to Thompson. Thompson a screen on Hart. Back to Thompson. Robinson with a steal. Hart against Hunter. 16 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. From 10 feet away, Tucker. The shot no good. Hunter with some nice D. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.